And say good evening to everybody. Good evening, everybody. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining in this evening. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me and see me okay. I'm just going to activate the chat now. Again, it's not working. Talk amongst yourselves. There we go. Right, say hello, Rick.
Hello.
There you go. Yeah, Rick's here. Arthur and Paul are still here as well. This is the third live stream that we've done today. And yeah, this is the big one. So if you're watching this on Facebook, please just pop a message on there to let me know that that chat is working fine. Scott's here, Matt's here, and I think Nuno from Watch Your Game is here as well. Should be, hopefully. Christine is here, possibly, and Matt's here again. And Aaron's here as well. So yes, so tonight we're going to be doing a live playthrough of the Railroad Revolution expansion, which is Railroad Evolution, which was released at Essen. I don't know if you class it as a mini expansion because it's a whole new board. It's all new extra stuff. The core rules are the same, but there are a number of differences. James is here as well. Thank you very much for joining in. Now, what we're not going to be doing tonight is we're not going to be teaching you how to play the base game. Okay, so you will pick up how the game plays from watching it, but we're not going to be doing a tutorial of the base game. We've all played it before with the exception of Rick, who's watched the how to play video twice today. Yeah. We've not played it in a couple of years, so we're going to be a little bit rusty. I have to say that this is not a sponsored video. Obviously, if this was a sponsored video, we would have spent all day playing it, practicing it, and I would have the teach all scripted. We don't have that. It's not a sponsored video, purely funded through the Patreon campaign. So yeah, hopefully we'll play it right. And yeah, Nuno will hopefully let me know if we make any rules mistakes. And Veronica as well, if you are in the chat, please say hello in the chat. I'm going to turn your microphone off just for a minute because your breathing is quite loud at the moment. I think you're number one. Right, okay, there you go. I've just muted Paul. So what we are going to do is we're going to go through the rules for the expansion. If you can pass me the rule book. And because Rick, you'll definitely need this.
Yep.
And for everybody who's watching who knows how to play the base game, you're going to need to know what's different. So I'm going to switch to the overhead camera. Oh, and Paul said he's just picked up the expansion today. Cool. So overhead camera. And again, the chat is probably, yeah. Oh, Veronica is here. Hello, Veronica. Thank you for joining in. I'm just going to turn the Facebook chat on.
If it works.
It will work. It's just set to automatic and it never works. So yeah, the Facebook chat was working on the previous page. It should be working on this page. And Aaron is saying just happened to have ordered the base game earlier this week. Right, okay. So assuming you know how to play the base game, here's what is new in the expansion. We have a new board. Now, the map of America has not changed. The cities have not moved, so that's exactly the same as the old one. But the biggest change is you used to have 3 performance tracks up the side. And whenever you gained advancement points, which was the white square with the arrow up and a number, you could move up on any of the 3 tracks. Now there is only 1 track. So moving up on this track will basically unlock certain things. So whenever you reach or pass this space, you'll take one of those performance tiles. Whenever you reach this space, you may spend a worker to take one of those reward tiles. This is a performance tile, this is a reward tile, and that's a performance tile. There are also costs. So to go from here to here, you have to pay $300. To go from here to here, you have to discard 2 shares, and to go right to the top, you have to discard a worker. Now, there are victory points printed on here, so you will get those victory points at the end of the game if your marker is there. The reward tiles I'm going to explain first because they are easier to explain than the performance tiles. Right, so if I get to this space here and I decide to throw away a worker, I can take any one of those tiles. There are 2 types of tiles. There are ones that allow you to place a rail and ones that allow you to place a station. You cannot take 2 of the same type. So if you go here and take that one, which is allowing you to place a rail, when you go up here, you can take one of the station ones. And the reason for that, I might just try and zoom in a little bit on the board while we're talking about this. The reason for that is these reward tiles, when you take it, you put it just near you. And at some point in the game, you can choose to use the ability of it. You flip it face down or you just remove it from the game and you do the ability of it. Now, if you remember in the base game, you actually started the game with a spare rail and a spare house, which was used during setup. In this game, the setup tiles are not used anymore, and these 2 spare pieces go on this new board that you have, which goes next to your your main player board. And that is where those go. And the reason they go there is because it's the reward tiles that allow you to place them. So this reward tile here, for example, if you can see it, if I zoom in quite a bit, he says, yeah, there you go. This reward tile here basically allows me to place my rail, which I set aside at the start of the game, onto a space on the board that has 2 green triangles. You don't pay for it, you don't get any rewards, it doesn't trigger a deal, and it follows all the normal connection rules. Okay, so that's the reward tiles. Just as a comparison, I'm going to have a look at that one. That is place your spare station in a level 3 city. Okay, so that is the reward tiles. I'm going to put them back over there by the side of the board. There's 8 of them included in the game, and they are dealt out randomly into the 2 rows of 4, as you can see over there. Right. The next thing is the performance tiles. Before I talk about these, I'm actually going to talk about these 4, because these 4 were separated from the main group at the start of the game, and we're going to get one of these each in setup. We've randomly decided that I'm the start player. So Rick, you're going to get your first choice of whichever one of those you want, and it comes with the associated worker. The tile that you choose, let's say you choose this one, it will go here. I'm going to have to zoom out a bit more to show people where it goes. It goes in the bottom right of your performance board. So we're all going to start the game with a performance tile on our board. The performance tile is worth the points printed on it if you meet the condition, or for each time you meet the condition, multiplied by the multiplier at the right hand side of your board, depending on how high it goes. And this is the other thing that you can do with advancement points. So whenever you now get advancement points, like here, you can either move up this track or you can move a tile up to the next row. And that costs 2 to move up from 1 to 2, 3 to move up from 2 to 3, and 3 and a worker to move from 3 to 4. Okay, and what moving it up does is it increases the multiplier. So I'm going to zoom in again a bit more. And Rick, if you can put your performance board in the middle of the table, I'm just going to show you how this works. So if you'd have chosen this one, this is 3 points at the end of the game for every A and B milestone that you have completed. If this tile ends the game there, you double that. And if it ends the game there, you triple it. If it ends the game there, you quadruple it. So that's all it does. The higher it is, the more points it's worth. But for a description of what they all do, there is a reference sheet, and you can have a look at what they all do. So that's the performance tile board. Going back to the performance tiles on the right-hand side of the board, basically, whenever you go here, you can take one of those and you put it in one of the 1 positions. Whenever you go here, you take one of those and put it in a 1 position. And if you go there, you take one of those and put it in the 2 position. So you can have a maximum of 4 tiles on your board at the end of the game. There can only ever be 1 tile per slot. And we were reading in the rules that you have to move a tile up vertically. You can't sidestep. But if you're on the 3 spot, you can go diagonally to that 4 spot. So both of those 3 spots lead to the 4 spot. Right, I'm not going to go through all of the performance tiles before the game starts, but I am going to go through these 4 starting ones. So we know what this one does. 3 points for each A and B milestone that you've completed. That is 5 points for each level 1 city that you've got a station in. And there's only 2 level 1 cities. This is 2 points for each space on the board where you have built a rail that's got 2 green triangles. And this one, I don't know. Q to grab the reference sheet. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm assuming.
That's what I'm assuming. That one is, 3 points for every 3 rails you have in rail spaces.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm emphasising the in rail spaces because there's another place you can now put rails, which I'll come to in a minute. Right. So that's the whole new. That's probably the biggest area of the expansion. Matt's here as well. Paul has Bond villain table with secret switches. Yes, I do. There we go. Right, so that's that, and that's that. Right, is there anything I've missed about that bit? Don't think there is. Don't forget the cost to advance on the left-hand side. Right, the next bit is over here. So in the original game, one of the actions that you can do is the trade action. And with the trade action, you sell off bits of your own property to get money. And then you would discard them and remove them from game. Not anymore. Now what happens is whenever you discard them, they go over here. Okay? And you get the thing that's next to it. So the top space is the tender space. Using that meaning of the word and not the other meaning of the word, right? Yeah.
Nice.
Oh. This space, you can put any number of bits in it. And every time you put a bit in it, you take one of these tender tiles. We've put them in 2 piles, but they can actually be in 1 pile. Okay? So you'll take one of those. I'll come on to those in a minute. To take one of these, you have to put a thing in there. So I could put that in there, and I could take either that or that. You don't have to do them in any order. I could start with this one.
Okay.
So depending on which one I wanted. But now that that's been put in there, if I take that one, the next person would have to put a station in there in order to take the other one. Okay, so the first person has a choice. Now, what are these new things? Well, these new things add to your trains. I'm just checking the chat to make sure I've got the rules right. Chris is here. Hi, Chris. Thank you for joining in. Chris was demoing this in Essen, and he helped write the rule book. So, yeah. Chris can point out if I get anything wrong. So what do these tenders and wagons do? On their own, nothing. But we each start the game with a train tile. And you can get more train tiles as the game goes on. Where do you get train tiles? There. 200 by a train tile. That's what that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Which one?
Second one.
Second action. 300.
Yeah, 300 to buy a train tile. Right. Your trains have an ability, and you flip them over to use them. But if you do, you don't get the points that's printed on them. That's the old game rules. Now you can attach up to 1 wagon and up to 1 tender to each train. So you could have a wagon and a tender attached to your train. Okay? Can't be any bigger than that. So in fact, I probably can put mine there. And now what happens if you have that, whenever you flip it over to get the ability, you also get both of those.
Do they flip over?
No.
Okay.
They don't flip over, but when you flip this back, you do not get the benefit of them.
Right.
Okay, so it's only when you're flipping it over from face up to face down that you get the benefit, but now you get the benefit of the train and the other stuff that's on it.
You can flip the train over and then flip it back again and flip it over again to get the bonus again.
Yeah.
Okay, and again, we're not going to go through all of these. They are described on the reference sheet that is included with the game. But remember, you can only have 1 wagon and 1 tender per train that you have. Right, what other new rules are there for this, apart from the setup? The deals are the same. Oh, the Telegraph. The Telegraph is completely changed. Well, I say completely changed. It's not. No, half of it's the same.
It's got 1 less space, I think.
Yeah, there's 1 fewer space. But now, the points that you get for being in both adjacent spaces are not now a fixed number of points. They are points based on a certain condition. So this one is 9 points for every station you have in a level 1 city, but you've got to have both things on there. You've got to have a station there and a station there. What else is different? Oh, there's no deal icons anymore. There used to be some deals in here. They're not there anymore. The deals have gone from the Western Union. Is that the only difference?
Yeah, I think so.
That is the only difference. So remind me how these work is, when do you get this? This is, if I put something here, and if I was the first, I would get 2 shares plus another 2.
Yep.
And if I got rid of a worker, I could do that.
So that 2 flips.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's an extra thing that you can do if you pay for it when putting a station in that area.
Yep.
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 Right. I'm asking that as a question because
Yeah,
I couldn't quite remember. I think that's
Yeah,
it.
basically being first is always just +2 now. I can't remember what it was in the base.
I'm not
game.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So from watching the video a couple of times but not having played it, have you got any questions before we start?
Don't think so.
Okay. So none of us are experts in this game. We're probably going to be making really bad tactical decisions. But like a lot of the other videos that I do, this is going to be representative of your first game if you've not played it before. But I think we are ready to start. So Rick, being 4th player, you get to choose which of those tiles and which worker you want to start the game with. Because the different workers all have special abilities. The orange one is generally about discounts, money discounts.
The purple one looks like it's generally about money discounts.
That costs more.
No.
Yeah, and the orange. Yeah.
No.
No.
Purple one is advancement, buying a train, refreshing a train.
Oh yeah. Orange is discount.
Yeah, orange seems to be discounts. Grey
Oh, yeah, 'cause
is
that's don't pay, isn't it? Yeah.
grey is getting in the first position if you're not in the first position.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And then twice. It was twice if you do go.
If
in
you
there.
do go in the first position. That shares. What's this one?
That's
Do a deal.
Deal.
Get a share. Get a share.
Okay. And the blue one is other stuff. Right, okay. And there's this as well, not to forget. At any time you can spend $800 to buy any type of worker you want from the bank.
yeah. That's really going to happen.
It's expensive, but I think I said in the video,
If you really
Sometimes.
need
if you really need it at the right
Yeah.
time, then that's what you want to do. Right, so for Veronica, Chris and anybody else, let me know if I've missed anything. Otherwise, we're going to start.
I get to choose my first.
Oh,
thing
yeah,
then.
the other thing to look at is what coloured workers you need for your milestones. Because that
Yeah.
might influence which one you
Well,
want to take as well.
Sort of. I was thinking if I'm going to have to do 2 times green thing anyway,
Yeah.
getting the 2 times green thing
That,
anyway
that seems to combo quite nicely together.
seems to work together.
I'm not going to worry because I get the last one.
But it gets me a grey person and I need an orange and a purple, but
Yeah, you get more.
I'll get more people. So you
So
go
that
there.
goes there, and that grey worker enters your workforce.
Yeah, by the same token, I'm going to take this one.
Okay. We're playing with the rule that when you do a milestone, you look at the top 3. Yeah, we're not playing with any of the variants.
Okay.
There is a couple of variants.
Yeah, I think I'll take that one.
Okay, which means I get this one. So that goes there, and this one goes here. Can I zoom in any more? I possibly can, just a tiny little smidgen. There you go. Right, okay. So we're ready to start. So the game's played basically, there's no rounds or phases or anything like that. It's just I take a turn, and we carry on doing it. And the end of the game is when one player has removed all of the buildings to the left of their logo.
And train. Buildings and train. All things from the left?
All of the things, yeah.
Yeah.
So the stations and the railroad, everything, and then you play to the end of that round, and then do one more round.
Yep, that's what the
Right.
video said.
Okay. I had a feeling that changed in the expansion, but if none of us have seen that, reading the rules earlier on,
No, I didn't see that.
no. So yeah, let me know. Grey worker on the trade gives you a private deal, which is a discount of 1 share. Other players can't follow, and you discard the deal tile. That was it. Thank you. Right, so I'm going to take my first turn. So I choose one of these 4 actions. I choose which worker I want to use. You can always use a non-white worker as if it was a white worker, if you really want to, because the special ability of the white one
Promote someone.
is promote. And remind me, where can you promote from? I think you can promote from your board or from your
Anywhere,
supplier.
yeah. We always have to have 4 people.
You always have to have 4 people, but I could totally do that. I could promote and put the purple one on there. I don't think I want to. Not at the start of the game, because I want to get the benefit of this one.
End game's the same.
End game is the same. Right. Yeah, for some reason I'd read that it... I thought I'd read that it was different. Right, so... If I build a station, I can only build it in Washington or Charlotte, because that's the only place I'm connected to. If I was to build railroad, it's $400 to build 2 bits of railroad, plus the mountain bonus, or the difficult terrain bonus. And if I use a purple one, I can also buy a train for $300.
What's the 3 lines?
It just means there's no icon there.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we got confused by that. If I do that, I can do that, and if I do that, I get 3 advancements points.
What's that question mark there?
Question mark where?
There. Yeah.
There.
Yeah. What's that tile?
So we're looking
Minus
for
300
the blue worker on the station bonus, which is, or turquoise, sorry. You pay $300 and you take the primary reward of the city again. This is the primary reward.
Okay.
You get that again.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
So I think
see.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some. Now, when can you flip these over? Only when you have the ability to flip them over.
That's fine.
Which is that? That is spend 100 to flip a train.
Yep.
But that's 2 promotions, which I don't want to do. Right. I know what I'm doing.
So all of our trains
And
start.
this is the first station bonus here. Yeah. Okay, so, right. I am going to build a station. Oh, you can get rid of these for money.
Can?
Yeah.
Shares.
Okay, I'm totally doing that. I'm going to put a purple worker, and I'm going to use that ability there
Buy another train.
to buy another train. I'm going to build 2 bits of railroad, and I am going to put well, I'm going to put 1 there. So I am now connected to Miami,
Going to Miami.
and I'm also going to put 1. See, I'm looking as if I know what I'm doing. I don't at all.
Choo choo.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put 1 there.
It costs an extra 100.
Yeah, so that cost me
Or
400
50.
plus
No,
another
100.
100 for that. So that's
Yeah.
500 gone. I'm
Just
going to
like
use
that.
off camera. But then I am going to activate this special ability, and I am going to spend 2 shares, which is 300, to buy a train. Now, which of those lovely trains do I want?
The stacks, the content and stacks all the same.
Yes.
Can
That
you
is
buy
spend
one?
100 to place a rail, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's on the Red Cross? Do you reckon is that
It means you don't get the bonus.
okay?
So yeah, because some
No
of them
deals.
trigger a deal.
Yep.
But that one doesn't. So it's ignore the effect of any deal or difficult terrain. So
Okay.
it's 100, a flat rate of 100, to basically place that,
We go on there then, wouldn't it?
and it'd be good there. I think that's it. Don't think I've missed anything. Done me turn, done me action. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The primary bonus
Can
is
you
the
buy more
one
than one on the
that
same
one,
train?
isn't it?
Say again.
Can you buy more than one of the
You
same
can
train?
buy more
Yeah,
than one of
that's-
the same train.
As opposed
Yeah.
to the first, because it's got the 1 against
Yeah.
the
Okay.
other thing.
So, I'll be going there.
Put the microphone back on.
It's costing me 5. Can I afford that? 500.
Oh, thank you, Matt.
6.
Saying how the camera views are good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like to think I make it look easy, but
it's
it's not. It's been months of learning.
I watch it on the 50-inch TV at home.
Oh, that helps.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, with the variable setup of this game, there's a lot to
Yeah, okay.
take in at the start.
Mhm.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to focus on the teach and keeping everybody entertained in the video with juggling tricks. I'll juggle this. Yeah, I dropped it. I'm not very good at juggling.
It's a good start.
It's a good start, yeah.
That doesn't seem like a great plan. So let's use a weight guy.
Obviously, you two can be planning your turn, so you don't take as long as I did.
I've got a theory, but
Okay,
things might change by then.
that's
Maybe.
Yeah.
well. There's not that
Slightly.
much in the way of player interaction, apart from grabbing the first station bonuses.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So if I take 305, yeah. So let's get rid of 2 of those.
that's
So you're
300.
throwing 2 shares away
Yeah,
to get 300.
yeah. Give me the 300 for a second. I'm going to spend it, but... In fact, no, that's what I'll spend to get the bonus twice. So then I'll spend 500 to build the station.
Adam's joined in. Hi, Adam. Thank you for joining in.
So, build the station there. Go 1 up on
Yeah,
there.
do you want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Why does station cost 500?
Little 500 top.
Oh,
And I'm going to take a grey and an orange guy. So I paid to do it twice.
You paid to do it twice, right? So you get a grey and an orange, and you've got 1 advancement point for being the
Yeah.
first station.
Yeah.
Seems quite yellow and not orange.
What would you like to do with that advancement? Oh, you've
I've
moved.
done
You've
it.
done it.
Done
Right. Okay.
I'm done.
And we're done.
okay. So, am I correct in remembering that the orange guy on the station action means you don't pay for the station?
Correct.
Correct.
So, I'm going to place a station here.
Yeah.
Um,
So 2 shares is the first station bonus.
2 shares.
And then you can either get a purple or a turquoise worker.
Yeah, I'll take the turquoise. And do I get 400 for taking that?
No. That's when you sell.
Okay.
That's
good,
when you
yeah.
trade that thing away.
Yeah.
That's how much money you'll get.
Okay, I guess I'm done.
Okay.
Down.
Diff is here. Yes, new expansion. Yeah, this is the Railroad Evolution expansion. If you've just joined in, you can rewind or you can watch live and then rewind later like Adam's doing. We went through all of the new rules for the new expansion at the start of the video.
So, I'm going to build a telegraph station with my grey fella.
Okay. I think you just put it there.
So put it there.
Yeah.
And
So you'll get the first bonus even though... Oh, Telegraph Station.
yeah,
Ah, right, okay.
and I get a bonus one as well.
You receive the first office bonus in addition to receiving... Yeah, okay, so you're going to get it twice.
So
So that's 6 shares.
6 shares.
Wowzers.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I
Yeah.
get to do this,
If you want to.
which is any worker
Yep,
gets me a train.
yep.
Sounds good.
You can get rid of one of the white ones and then they get removed from the game, I think. I don't think they go back into the supply because I don't
Gonna
think you can
have
ever
4
get
again.
them.
And I get to have a train.
You do. What train would you like? The one that allows you to build rails cheap, the one that gets you money, the one that gets you shares, or the one that gets you advancement points?
Build rails, please.
This one?
Yep.
There you go. Right. So, back to me. And at the start of your turn, if you don't have any workers spare, you get them all back, and then you go again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you can't do that earlier. Not like Nippon, where you can choose to...
No, because that means you can't get your good ones back.
Yeah, true.
You have to spend your rubbish ones first.
Yeah, but in Nippon, it was a turn to consolidate, so it was a interesting decision of where you wanted to go. Right. Well, I want to do something that allows me to place a try, but I need shares in order for when the deal happens. And I also want to flip it. I want to do anything.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's these.
Yeah.
Definitely want these. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to trade. And I am going to get rid of this. You have to get rid of the leftmost piece. So I'm going to get rid of that. And look at all of these things here. And I don't know what all of them do. So where is the reference sheet?
You got it.
Did I have the reference sheet? I think I did have the reference sheet. It's that one there that I'm not sure what that does. Move one of your built rails to another available space. Okay. Is there any of them that allows me to build rails? No, there isn't. But there is one of them that gets me some workers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put it there. So I get me 400 for selling. And I'm going to take this one and I'm going to attach it to that one. There you go, 400, thank you very much. And because I placed a white worker there, I could promote. I don't know whether I want to promote. Because promoting would mean moving that to there, which means that's complete, but I still need to do that and that, which I haven't done yet. So, yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm not going to do it. I'm done. Pull your workers from your board when you flip the train that your wagon is attached to. Right, okay, so there is one way that you can get your workers back from here into here, which I think is that one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
How did you buy the wagon just now?
I did the trade action.
Okay.
And in the original game, you just got rid of the piece that was there and removed it from the game. But in this version, you put it on there and take the appropriate piece.
Okay.
Yeah, I need some money from somewhere.
The bank's just over there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do a telegraph action with a grey guy.
Okay. You just put the worker in the main bit here, just so you don't cover the space up, because you can do multiple things. So telegraph action with the grey worker.
That's what I did.
It is.
So if I go in that one,
Yep.
I get
6 shares.
6 shares.
Yep.
And I can spend a worker to get 600 money.
Yes.
I'll get rid of a white worker.
6 shares. 600 monies.
Here we
Oh,
go.
Veronica is saying when you get to trade, you flip a train.
Really?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Thank you. Yes. Totally forgot that.
Yeah,
I
you
read
do
that
that.
earlier on today. So just
Wow.
rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
When I traded, I am going to flip a train. I'm going to flip this one.
Not surprisingly.
So I get 300. And I'm going to, well, give me 200.
Yeah, I was going to say I'll give you 2.
Because I am going to place a rail. Now, I kind of, if I go there, it won't trigger a deal because I used this.
I see.
So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go there. That doesn't trigger a deal. Right. Thank you very much. I missed that.
Do you get this? So you got that 300?
I got that. That was the 300 that I got. And then I spent 100.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. Are we done? That's my money. You can see my money. You can see my money. Yes. Right. And you're done, Paul, I think.
I'm done.
Yep.
Okay, so if I do the railroad action with a turquoise worker,
Yep.
it's
You
going to
get to
cost me.
place 3.
It's going to cost me
rails.
400
400 plus 100 per triangle.
per triangle.
But you get to place 3 rails.
Okay. What have I got? I've got 600, so I can't incur too much expense. Right, rails.
Charlotte and Washington are really expensive.
Yep. You don't have to build any track to get there.
True.
So I can spend one. I put one there.
Yep.
To give me a connection to Miami. I can put one here, increasing my costs to 450. No, 500. Yeah, I can place another one. Has to be somewhere I am. So I can do that one, I think. Can I do that one?
Chris has got to go. Thank you for joining in.
Okay, so
Catch you later on.
I have to pay 500. 500. Oh no, I have to pay more than that. 600, I think. Because there's extra cost here and there's extra cost here.
Yeah, so 600.
Oh, I'm broke.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Right. So I'm going to be doing the railroad action with a white guy,
Yep.
placing 2 bits of track. One's going to go there,
So that's 400, 500,
and one's going to go there.
700. But
Yeah.
that triggers a deal.
Yeah. Which I'm going to, 300. And it is a 50 in here, isn't there?
Yeah.
So that's 600. I'm just say 700.
700.
So I'll go to a share and
Yeah,
600
50
get
back.
50 back.
Right. So a deal has been triggered. So as I understand it, the active player may do both of those,
Mhm.
and then every other player may do one of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So the top one is buy a train, and the bottom one is place an office in
But I
the
don't get the
Telegraph
shares.
thing, but you don't get. I don't think you get anything.
It's not very
Deal
exciting, is it?
tile. Take the leftmost building from your player board and play. No, that's the other one. Place it in an available telegraph section. Do not gain any shares. Do not gain the telegraph reward. Do not resolve any deal. Do not pass go. Do not have $200.
Okay, but I'm going to get a train, I reckon, for 200. So that's 200. That's what getting a train for 200, isn't it? For one share.
It's spend 1 share
Get a train for
to
200.
buy a train for 200.
Yeah, so that's 200 and 1 share.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to buy a train.
Yeah. Which one?
Can I get the... Oh, let's get the 3 share one.
Okay.
So that might pay for itself.
There you go. Well, what I'm going to do is I am going to spend a share and 200, and I'm going to buy a train.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Go with that. And I'm going to take the one that gets me
Do I want to put a building on as well?
The one that gets me 3 shares. There you go. Okay.
I think I'm going to spend 3 shares. Oh, it's like don't get the bonus.
Don't get anything.
Yeah, don't get anything.
Just literally put a building on the board.
That sucks, doesn't it?
That doesn't sound very great, does it?
Well, remember,
Having the 2 on
both
there.
of them get the bonus, and as you're removing things
Yeah.
from your board, it means you'll get more
Yeah,
money
no.
when you trade.
Okay, I'm going to do the same.
Get a train.
Get a train. Which one do I want? This is the question. Cash seems to be problematic.
I have the same view.
You doing the same?
Yes, so I'm going to have to pay entirely in shares. Will I get change? So
Yeah.
I pay a share,
Yes.
and then I pay 2 shares, 100
Yeah.
change.
Get 100 change. What train would you like?
Of the 600, please.
And then that guy goes to the bottom, Mr. Entrepreneur, I believe. And we reveal the next one. Aha!
Is that a better one?
Hello, Mrs.
Oh, hello.
She doesn't look very happy.
I like the look of that bottom one though.
Yeah.
What's the bottom one?
3 shares, flip 2 trains.
Yeah. Totally need that.
Looks good.
3 shares to flip 2 trains.
Yeah.
Where's the next deal tile though?
It's good if you got lots of
Or
trains.
flip a train and flip it back.
2 flips,
Not
I guess.
sure you can.
It's 2 flips. I'm
It's
sure
2
you can do
flips. Let's check if you can. Somebody will answer in the chat, I'm sure.
that.
Deals twice. Flip a train following the normal rules.
Yeah.
Each flip is performed separately, so you
Yeah.
can flip 2 different trains or flip and reflip.
Hey.
Yes. There you go.
And what's the top one?
150, well, 1 share, sorry, for
Buy an
getting
orange worker for 200.
Okay.
Orange worker for 200. Right, me.
It's less than 800.
Definitely.
I think I'm going to trade again.
Mm.
Because I don't know. This seems quite good.
Tenders.
Yeah. So I'm going to sell this.
500? Or
I'm-
is it?
Yeah.
It's
No,
500.
it's 500. I am getting 500. Totally getting 500. I'm then taking. Oh, hello. What does that one do? Pay 150 for each train you already have in front of you to take a train tile.
Mm.
Okay, I've already got 3 trains. It's possibly not what I want to do.
Mover.
Yeah. Some of these are quite good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to
Pretty
attach
good,
it
isn't it?
to that train there.
And flip a
And
train.
now I'm going to flip a train. So I'm going to flip this train. So I get 3 shares. And I'm going to spend 250 to have myself a turquoise worker, please. Thank you very much.
Very good.
Done.
Okay, so I'm going to be building track. So if I use the orange guy there on
To build
there,
track.
Yeah.
Yep.
What does that actually do?
It means that you
Is
pay
it just-
300 for the base action instead of 400,
50 per thing.
and 50 per mountain instead of 100.
It's cheaper.
Much
Yeah, is essentially what that
Right.
means.
So that one will be 450.
450 so far. Where was the flip 2 trains again? So, what was it?
450.
Doing that, totally doing that. But it's harder to make deals now than it used to be because there's no deals down here.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
So that's
450.
450.
And you've started a deal.
And I've started a deal.
Yeah, but pay you 450.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I got the. I don't need to sell any shares before I
Right.
need to trade them in.
Okay, so the deal is triggered. Which of
Yeah.
those deals would you like to do?
Both.
Okay, so 4 shares and $200. So, or 5 shares and 50. Yeah,
Everything.
everything.
Yeah.
You got 1 share left.
Next to you, an orange man.
Yeah.
And you get to flip 2 trains.
Yeah.
That one,
I
that
want
one.
$600,
Okay.
please.
Well, nice. So we go round
We go round.
clockwise.
Yeah, we go clockwise every
Okay, so what are my options? I can
One of them.
spend and give up a share to spend 200 to get an orange
Yep.
worker.
Yep. This one.
You get 100 for each train you've got.
And the alternative is what? Give up 3 shares, which I've not got.
3 shares, yeah, which you've not got. So
Okay, and that would let me
flip
flip
2
two
trains.
trains.
Or do 2 train flips.
2 train flips, wow. Anyway, not an option because I can't do it. Okay, I'll do the orange worker thing. So I give up a share to give me the option to spend 200, and I spend a share and 150, giving me 50 change, and that gives me an orange worker.
There you go.
What you going to do?
Well, I'm gonna have to flip 2 trains, aren't I?
We don't have to.
Wow, I've got 3 trains. I haven't got all the tenders that you have.
Yeah.
An orange person. Might be useful to have an orange person. How much is that building? 150. Not much, is it? Compared to those other ones.
Right, I have a plan.
Okay, so I'm gonna not flip 2 trains.
Okay.
I'm going to spend, is that 350? So get me 100 back to get an orange.
And I'm definitely flipping 2 trains.
Thought you
So
might
here's
be.
3 shares.
Thought you might be.
And I'm going to flip both of these back. Okay. That was your go, I believe.
Yep.
Arthur,
Right, trading looks like the way forward to me.
trading seems good.
So I'm going to use a white worker, and that lets me sell
The leftmost piece.
500.
Yep.
So I'm going to get 500 out of this.
And then you can put it on one of these spaces or on the tender space.
Right, from this end of the board, with these glasses, I can't read what's on
Well,
these
these
eyes.
get your shares.
No, not
Okay.
too concerned about
Have a look at that
Yeah.
and then tell us which one you want.
Which ones can't I read? So I can go here or here or the bottom 2.
Yeah. So gain
what-
workers
What's
going up
this
the
one
track.
here doing for me?
That's
Yes, spend 150 per train that you currently have
Yeah,
to buy a train.
okay. And the furthest one from me, what is
Not
it?
sure about those two.
those are
Dave.
move stations and move tracks. Don't get any of the bonuses for going there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
don't pay.
Moving things around on the board.
Yeah, I think getting workers might be a better idea. So I'm going to
Put that one there.
this
Take
one,
that. And that
Yeah, I
attaches
kinda
to one
wanted
of your
that one.
trains.
Yeah, not a good one, isn't it?
and then I can flip a train, yeah?
Because you're traded, you can flip a train. Yeah.
So, curiously, I'll flip this one. So, 600, and I'll spend 250 of that 600 to
Yep.
get. Is
But
it
that train is
grey?
flipped. Yes, purple or grey.
I'll have a grey worker, I think.
So for those people in the chat, let me know if you've played
So
the
it's
original game or not.
350.
Just
So,
curious
okay,
as to how many people watching have played the original
350.
game.
Done.
And obviously let me know if the chat is still working, because it's gone quiet.
So,
Rick.
I'm going to trade
Oh yeah.
with an orange man.
Yeah. What does your orange man get you?
300 monies.
As
Okay.
well as the 500 for selling one of those bits.
Yeah.
Whichever bit you want to sell.
Train track. Allow me to go in there. And grab that one.
Yep.
Which in turn I'm going to put there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to flip
So you get 3 shares and all of your workers come back.
all of them.
If you spend, and get 1 share and all of your workers come back. So it's 4 shares in total, and you get your workers back. Right.
That's all right.
Yeah. Okay. So I
This round will never end.
was going to do that, but then I think I changed my mind and did that instead. But no, I'm going to do.
Oh, we did this, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, I can go off. Nobody spotted. Lone Jedi says first exposure to the game. There we go. Cool.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed. Right, I'm going to go there with a white worker, and I'm going to build a station. It's going to be this station. I'm going to build it in Miami. That cost me 150.
And you get to flip a train.
And if I spend 100, I can flip a train.
Yep.
So I'm going to. I spend 100. I am going to flip this one. That gives me 3 shares. Oh, that's a 500. I've noticed that. Can I have 250 change, please?
You can.
And I will have an orange worker. And then I also get a black. It's not black, is it? It's grey. Grey. Okay, a grey
Wow.
worker.
That went well.
Okay. So that was all from that action
Building that.
building there.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to use the ability of this white worker to promote.
Okay.
So I can promote any one of my workers onto a milestone. And if I've got this right, I'm going to promote this one onto here, and that is done.
Because you got.
I have 1 rail in a deal space.
Yeah.
Check. And I have 1 station in a level 2 city.
Yeah.
Check. And there's a manager to work in the office.
Yeah. Turn it over.
So that gets turned over, and because that was an A milestone, and this goes out of the game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because he's now working in the office.
Mhm.
I now take the top 3 tiles from the B stack. I'm going to shuffle these because I didn't shuffle them earlier. You might think I'm cheating, but I'm not.
Sure.
So I take the top 3 tiles, I look at them, I choose one, and that becomes my new milestone. But I think you can carry on playing
Yeah.
while I'm doing that.
So I'm going
Yeah.
to build a station for 200. So can I have 300 change, please?
Okay, I'm taking that one. And then these go on the bottom of the deck, I believe.
Done?
No, I need a green guy, please.
Turquoise
There are no
fella.
green, there's turquoise.
And one other, which is going to be grey, I think.
Grey.
Although I haven't got any purples yet, and I'm wondering whether I should get some.
So I reckon this is 2 trains next to
No, it's connected to
But-
2 different level 2 cities.
2 different level 2
Yeah.
cities. Okay.
You are currently connected to
1.
1.
Okay.
You done?
Yep.
Okay, I am going to place an orange worker on stations. Gives me a free station here, because I've got a connection to here. This is an advancement point, isn't it?
That is 1 advancement point,
So is that this
which
thing?
is that thing. It's either that thing or this, but this costs 2.
How do you ever
so-
get 2? Or is it?
Here, that's 2. That's 3.
Okay, fair enough. Right, so that's
Yeah.
an advancement point. And I get a purple worker also.
Eel Mealpill says, played the original game and loved it, but this expansion takes the game to a whole other level.
Interesting.
Cool. Yeah, it does change things a bit.
Interesting. So, my turn, yes?
Mhm.
Let's
Yes.
see if I got this right. So you're paying attention. I'll use a grey fella
Yeah.
on the trade.
You got to name him and give him a backstory.
Brian.
Okay.
He's in town to see his ex-wife.
Okay. Okay.
And he's,
Sure, it should be
Thus-
Katie Jones.
I'm trading, so let's do that first before I do this.
Well, you can kind of do them all
So I'm
sort
going
of.
to do getting
yeah,
my
it's
own
weird.
personal
You can do
deal. isn't it?
actions in any order, I think.
So-
yeah.
This one,
Yeah, so you get 500 for that.
Something's wrong here. You not allowed to do that, are you?
Not allowed to do what?
2 houses. I think you've got to do.
yeah, they're separate ones, aren't they?
They're in separate spaces.
I know, but I think you have to do a rail if you've done a.
Only if it's the far left-hand thing or whatever
That's,
he's got.
that's trading.
Yeah. Something in the back of my head
Okay.
is telling me that if you trade,
Nobody said anything, but
I'm not-
I'll look it up.
there is something in here where you've got to alternate.
This, where you sell the leftmost piece.
But that's
Okay.
That's not alternating.
That's not alternating.
No. Okay, I'll look it up while you're doing.
So I'm getting this one. I'm getting this ignore colour one.
Yeah.
Which is going on here.
Nothing in there for that.
They can do things in any order, you say.
Veronica is saying, as a small note, you can promote the worker even before completing the task. Oh, Nuno says, looking great, Paul. Well, thank you very much. I did my eyebrows just for you.
So I've got that one.
I assume you were talking about me and not the game.
Or the other Paul.
Oh, the other Paul. Nuno says you're looking great.
And as I bought this, and I've done the trade, I've got my 500.
You know when I talk about what's your game, and I talk about the crazy one? That's Nuno.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the crazy
Well,
one.
I've met the other two.
That's right.
And I'm going to flip this train. Allow me to put a thing for 100 monies. Bit of train track.
Yeah.
Just going on here.
Yeah.
And then,
that.
yeah, which I get to ignore colour.
So you can spend $100 to promote a worker,
Yeah.
ignoring the colour restriction. Does that
Yeah.
mean you can do white?
Yeah, I guess so.
I
Ignore
think so.
colour.
I think I read that earlier. Do you know, just pass the reference sheet?
Hope so, because that's my plan.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think you can do that. I think that's fine.
For example, and there is white. Yes.
So thus, I've
There you
now
go.
got 2 green things in there, and I've got that guy as a purple guy because I ignore colour, and thus completed that.
Boom. You want the top 3 from the B stack?
Get rid of my white fella.
He dead.
Let's have a look. What have we got? Gosh.
And I can be taking my turn. Yep. You've done
Yeah.
all your other bits.
Oh no, I haven't done my deal.
D-deal.
So I'm a grey guy on this guy. So that means I get a share, plus 1 share,
You get a share.
and then I get to do.
You're doing a private deal.
In which case I can do both, or can I do one?
Well, you accept one of the 2 deals that are being offered,
Yep.
and if you do, you get the share. So it's
Oh,
not
okay.
get the share and then do one of the deals. It's do one of the deals, but if you do one of the deals, you get a share.
I'm gonna do one of the deals.
Effectively, it's acting as a discount to the deal. The deal is only offered to you,
Yeah.
and then the tile is discarded and goes to the
And I can do
bottom
only
stack.
one of the
You
2.
can only do one of the 2. It's a private little
Ooh.
backroom secret
Do I want
secret
the
deal.
purple guy, or do I want to move up 4 spaces? 4 spaces will get me here, and I'm to get one of these.
Oh no, it's that.
Right, so milestones are completed at the end of your turn. In fact, they're completed at the end of any turn. So you
Right.
haven't done the milestone
Well,
yet.
potentially I'm going to. But I haven't selected a new
Yeah.
one then yet.
Veronica's saying, I would suggest you play with the variant that you can choose among the tiles when taking a new milestone. That's a really good variant. Yeah, we're not today because I'm using what's printed in there, but I agree that variant is a good one.
Yeah.
It was one of the things we talked about during
Yeah.
development of the game. They were worried it would slow it down a bit.
So when I trade, do I have to do that?
Yes.
Because that's
It's the leftmost piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going 4 shares. Getting
4
one
shares,
back.
4 advancement points.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, how do you want to do that? Do you not want to do some of...
Nope.
Do you want to do that?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm going all the way up here.
Right. Okay.
Getting me one of these.
A new entrepreneur has arrived and rotates around a bit. There we go.
Which one do I
Okay. Need some shares. Defo needs some shares. So,
Then I get to choose, I think.
I want to do some more train flippage. We like flipping trains, we do. Flipping trains is good.
So these 2, where do these go? And
There you go on the bottom.
The bottom.
But yeah, the variant is that you can look through the entire stack and choose which one you want that's fitting with your strategy. So I kind of want to build some rails. That's just swapping one worker for another, isn't it?
Different colours, I guess.
Yeah.
Might be handy for completing your things.
Yeah, but I'm all right. I've got the right ones.
So it's the same, isn't it?
That's the same. It's just, yeah, it's what one of your workers, exchange one of your workers from your player board or your supply with a worker of your choice from the common supply. So I kind of don't want to do that because I've got...
I was gonna say, did you build this building here?
Yes.
Did you get that bonus?
Yes, I
Moving
did.
up the track?
Yep.
Where?
Where?
I think I moved the wrong one.
I think you moved the wrong one. Who did you move?
I moved yellow.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you've taken a performance tile. That's what you did.
Yep.
Oh, you took that one.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just looking. It says exchange one of your workers from your player board or your supply. So you could exchange white.
Yeah.
Right. It is good then.
Yeah.
Okay, so swap a white one for a colour one on the board.
Yeah. Right, now what do we want to do here? Do we want to do that? Do we want to do that? Want to do that? I'm going to build some track using my new turquoise worker, because then I get to place 3 pieces of track.
Can you afford it?
I can afford it, I hope. So we're going to go there, so that's 500. Looking at those deals. I'm also looking at what I need to do. I need to be connected to 2 different level 3 cities. So do I even want to go there? Oh my god, this is going to be expensive. Yeah, I should be saving. I should be saving that for building there. That's what I should be doing. So I think this is going to go there, and then yeah, that is stupidly expensive. So 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900.
You haven't gone off, have you?
Oh.
You got 650, you got 700.
Okay, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use that, which means I only get to place 2. So what's that? That's 300, 350, 450.
All your shares.
Not quite. Not quite. But yeah. There you go. That was expensive.
Mm.
Actually, I wanted to save that orange one for this one. Oh,
We've done it now.
I've done it now. Hang on a minute. How much did I save by doing that?
100, 200, 250?
So what did I spend? I spent 450. It would have been 700 normally.
Yeah.
So I saved 250.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use that instead. Because using the grey worker gets me 2 shares. Right?
Which is a
Which
net
is
bonus of
300,
50.
so give me $50. Because I wanted the orange worker for that one. So
Okay.
that's why I've done that. Right.
Money per train, yeah.
I'm done.
I'm going to trade with a green worker. So that bit goes in there.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I meant to do. Yeah. I'll do
Get
it.
that. Then because I've used the so I get
The turquoise
500
for trading. Yeah.
for trading,
He gets 500.
and then because I've used the turquoise one, I'm going to flip the train, which gets me 600 and a share. Oh, that doesn't flip, does it?
600 and a share.
600 on a share.
Nice.
Done?
Yep.
Need to put that.
I need to put.
Well, that's fine. As long as it's in.
It needs to be. Well,
As long as it's in
you
that
can't
bit.
really spread it out enough to count it, I suppose. So.
I'm going to use a purple worker in a trade. So I'm going to take one of these things.
So the trade action is now a lot more powerful than it was.
So I get
Yeah.
I mean, this is
600
just
out of that,
extra.
and I get 3 advancement.
600?
Yeah,
3 advancement points.
yeah. Thank you.
So where do you want to do these or this?
Well, I'm wondering, is it potentially, is it worth a lot to me? So I can spend 2 points on that, and 1 point on this.
Yep.
Oh, and I get to flip a train, which means flip it back in this context, does it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Choo choo.
Choo choo indeed. If I was going to do a train action,
Yep.
and I take that one and that one, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry
Yeah.
about the building being there.
No, the only thing that matters for the left coast is the
Trade.
trade action. Yeah. I'm O'Brien Locomotives. There you go.
Okay. So I'm going to build a train track. There's that orange fella.
So cheap building.
Two of them.
2 pieces.
Aesthetically, they should look like this anyway.
So 300. 4.
You're building the expensive space, don't you? Since you're getting a discount on it.
I possibly do, because wondering how many shares everybody's got. Not many.
I have 1.
2.
Okay, so that costs you 300, 450. And you have triggered a deal.
I have.
Yeah, I'm not going to do either of those. Or am I?
This one's having to promote twice.
Yeah,
That
cost
cost
100 to
100.
promote twice.
Yeah,
I'm going to have people to do that, really. So I'm going to spend 3 shares.
For 3 advancement points?
Yep.
Okay.
Of which one of them's going to go there. Sorry, 2 of them are going to go there.
Yep.
One of them's going to go there.
Okay. I pass on the deal. He's got shifty eyes.
He is a bit shifty.
Yeah, not interested.
Pass.
Pass.
He goes.
Goes. Bye-bye.
I've been putting him face up on the bottom. I don't know
You
whether I
have,
should
that's true, because I have as well.
Aha!
Oh.
Right. Let's get myself some shares. So I'm going to trade with this orange worker. I'm going to trade a station, station for 700. I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to take one of those. And I'm going to put it on there. And then I'm going to flip. Well, I'm owed 700. I then get 100 per train, so that's 1,000. I'm then going to flip this train, so that's 1,300 minus 100, or 1,200.
1,200.
And a share.
Ka-ching.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you. And I get to put a rail somewhere on the board and not pay any cost whatsoever. Boom.
Wow. How did you do that?
I just cheated. So
Flipped your train.
I used an orange guy here, which allowed me to trade.
No, just a free placement.
Oh, is this?
That train.
It's that one. Okay. Which is, yeah, I should have taken that ages ago because I need to go in 2 of those places.
That's
Oh,
the
well.
fact that I got
Yeah.
1,200 money as well.
So I'm going there. I'm spending 550, which I think is right. So it's 300, 450, 550.
Yep. Zoom, zoom.
50 change.
50 change, please. Thank you. Done.
Hmm.
Really need to get this up.
I think I need to
I've got
lay,
no advancement points at all.
so I think I need to lay track. Assuming I can afford it. So that'll be 2 pieces of track. I don't want to place a grey worker in there. No, I'll place a grey worker in there. That'll give me 2 certificates and 2 pieces of track. I am blue. And where do I want to get to? Well, I'm already on the way here. So that will cost 600. Ouch.
It's expensive building railroads.
Certainly
Not
is.
like Age of Steam, where it costs $2.
Or 10 if it's
Or-
a straight
yeah.
piece of track. That was brutal. It was for me anyway.
I'm not sure that's where I want to be. So it's going to cost me 400, 500, 600. Is that right?
Where did you go?
Here and here.
Using a...
Oh, no, 500. It's 400. Oh, did you build another one?
There's 2 triangles.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
it's
no, you're right. Yeah, sorry, 600.
0.5 to 600.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
50, but that's only for the orange ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This fella,
Mm-hmm.
hello, is building a station in Chicago.
So you can buy a train for 300, and
It
you get
costs-
an orange worker,
And it cost me 200 to build the
Yeah, it
station,
cost you
so
200.
500 in total gets me
Yeah.
a train.
train and an orange worker.
Can I have... A 3 advancement points train, please.
Here's this one.
Yep.
Sure you can.
Was it? You're not allowed to put like 2 blue pieces or 2 red pieces in one of these.
No, I think it was something to do with this.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. I just remembered something.
This time.
Yeah. Once you've taken a reward tile of type A, you cannot take another reward tile of type A. Is it me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go on here. I know I seem to be abusing this action, but it's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use the special ability first that allows me to flip.
And then you can flip it back
Tile.
again when you.
Yeah. And now I'm going to trade. I'm going to trade this for 700. And I'm going to put it there, which gets me this. And I put it there. There's 700. And then I'm going to flip this trade, so I get another 300, but actually just give me 200. And a share. Yeah, so 200 and a share.
Got enough money now.
Thank you. No. But I have been selling off
Everything.
all of my stock, and I get to put a rail on the board in a place. Don't trigger the deal. Don't pay for it. Done.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to
that's-
go here with a grey guy.
Escalate.
I'm going to spend 250 and build a station down there. So because I've used the grey guy, I'm getting that twice. So I'll turn those two into something. I haven't figured out what yet. I'm 2 up on that track, please.
Yellow, aren't you?
Yeah.
Advancements. Money.
Money.
That's what it's all about. Money.
Money worth points at the end of the game?
I think I probably want
not. No.
one
Tiebreaker.
turquoise. And let's have a purple, as I haven't got. Yeah, let's have a purple.
You done?
I'm done.
Right, I'm going trading. I'm going to sell some of this rail.
I'm in Chicago, aren't I? Yeah, I am connected to Chicago.
Oh, I've got to put a worker
Nice
on.
place.
Station.
So that obviously has to go on that train. Right, so I get 700 for that. And I get to flip a train. I'll flip this train, which gives me 600. And it gives me a certificate,
And you can buy a worker for 250.
and which I will. So 200, 300, 50, purple or grey.
Your money's slightly off camera.
Sorry,
Slightly
I'll
up a
sort
bit.
that. Okay. Purple or grey? Grey, I think.
Nice.
Here we go.
Yeah, it certainly ramps up.
Trading with an orange man.
Yep.
400 from the 4 trains.
Yeah. Plus another 700 for the thing that you're going to trade.
So 400. Tell you what, let's put 300 back and get 1,000. Which, what we got there?
Tenders.
From supply, minus 300.
Yeah, it's pay 300 and take a guy from the supply to do one of your.
And promote it straight away.
Yeah.
That's quite nice as well, isn't it?
So you can choose whatever colour you want, but you've got to pay 300 for it.
It's actually really good because
It is really
a person normally costs 800
Yeah,
and the
Yeah.
promotion is then an action.
yeah.
So you're, yeah. No, that is really good. He's having it.
So, if I whack that there, and then flip over this one.
Yep, 3 advancement points. Ooh, that. Yeah, I'm not bothered with that.
And then I can spend 300 because I've got train now in 2 cities and a thing in a city.
Who, what, when?
2 different,
You are connected to 2 different level 2 cities.
Chicago and Boston.
Yep. And
And
you have
Chicago.
a station in a level 2 city. Yep.
And I'm going to spend 300.
Yep. to take an orange worker from the supply, put it on there, promotion, done. Have 3 B tiles at the end of your turn. Yeah?
Which is now.
Right, okay. So I am going to be building... I think I wanted to build rail. I think that was my plan. Or was it to build a telegraph thing? I think it was to build a telegraph thing. So I am going to place that there. And I am going to build one of these. So these don't cost any money, do they? You just put it on the board and get the bonus. That seems really good. So I'm going to put that there. Cool. Can I have 4 shares, please?
Yeah, it's a good thing about that, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you don't pay to build it, and you get...
Oh, look. Oh, look.
Yeah, and if I now spend a worker, which can be from here, I believe,
Yep.
I can flip 2 trains. And I'm also going to do the white worker's ability bonus, which is to promote. And I'm going to promote this grey one onto here. Done. I think that's right. I'm hoping Veronica points out if I make any mistakes.
Is anyone there?
The chat's gone quiet again.
20 minutes since the last one said anything.
Yeah. Again, if you are in the chat, please feel free to talk amongst yourselves, talk about your favourite Watch Your Game or anything like that. I don't know how many people we have in the chat. There's at least 1.
Who's your favourite
According to this, is 22 people watching it on YouTube. So, yes, if you're in the chat, feel free to chat away
I'm going
about
there.
stuff.
Flip that one back.
For 50?
450. I'm not going to be able to afford that. Yeah. So give me 50 change.
I've not had another deal for a while.
Then I'm spending 600 because I've got to pay 300 for building the station and 300 to take the action twice.
Okay.
So
Do that before me.
I'll take a grey guy.
Lots of guys. I haven't got many guys. I need guys.
And
You haven't.
a
I think I've
purple,
got too
a
many.
purple guy, please.
But I've got rid of guys by completing things.
Yeah, I keep getting more.
Yes, I think it's probably a good thing to do. Not quite got around to that yet. Plenty of time.
You're getting rid of all your people and all your buildings, all your train tracks.
I am. I'm going to
end
have
of the
nothing
game.
left. Oh, that's going to end the game early.
Yeah.
that wasn't the plan.
Yeah,
Are you done?
yeah.
My eyes were on the money,
Give me the money.
which I've now got. I just haven't got the points.
So having observed your magnificent move last round, I am going to go to the Telegraph office with the grey guy.
Mm-hmm.
So a station thingy down here.
Yeah. So because it was grey, you get the first office bonus twice.
Yeah.
So 6 shares.
6 shares.
And I can...
You can ditch a worker to get 4 advancement points.
So that's just your work out of the game, right?
Yeah.
So does he have to come from here or could he come from...
Anyway,
Anyway.
Still, the white ones are...
Matt's here just watching,
Yes,
and Brett's here as well. Thank you very much, Brett, for joining in.
Okay, so
They're all glued to the
that's
telly.
gone. And that gets me 4 advancements,
4 advancement points.
Yep.
of which that could be 3.
You might be able to hear the rain outside as well. We've had torrential rain all day.
And
Week,
that will be
month.
the 4th.
Nice. I haven't got much
I am done.
Just going to line your trains up, because otherwise they'll crash.
Right.
Yes. So I'm going to trade.
Tradey trade.
Feel like I haven't done enough trading, maybe. I only did it once.
You've done once.
Yeah.
I've done it 4 times.
Yeah.
That's why I've got so much money. Is that yours?
That's mine, yeah.
Can I have one of the share ones, please?
So, there's only one of them left now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which I'm going to add to. Ooh, this one.
Yeah, Matt's been watching the streams all day. Thank you very much, Matt, for joining in. I know you said you might not be able to.
I think I have more money than I know what to do with shortly.
Well, I've got
Oh, I'll get my people back now anyway, don't I?
2 grand and a bit at the start of your next turn.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm about to do that. It's
I'm
not
gonna
happened
flip
yet.
Train.
Okay. So at the start of my turn, I get all of these back because I don't have any. And what I'm going to do
Give me
is
that money.
I desperately need advancement points, but I don't. I need to be in 2 different level 2 cities, and I'm in 1. So I guess I'm going to build in Chicago, and I need to be connected to 2 different level 3 cities, which I am. So okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to place a white worker here, and I'm going to build a station in Chicago. So that cost me 200, but it isn't the first station, so I don't get the first station bonus, but I do get an orange worker. Thank you very much. And because I've used a white worker there, I can promote. So I'm going to promote this new one. We just found him, and he's perfect for the job, and he goes on there. I am in 2 different level 2 cities. I am in Chicago. I am in connected to 2 different level 3 cities, Houston and Denver. So that milestone
It's done.
is done.
Nice.
So that gets flipped over, and I get 1 from the C deck. Rain in England, who would have thought? Yes. No, it's been, it's very loud outside.
So I'm going to be trading with the purple guy.
So these promotion spaces on here, they're free actions, are they?
They are what you do as part of the placement, yeah.
Ah, okay.
So every time you place a white, it's effectively, that's the ability of the white workers,
Yeah, I think I missed that. Never mind.
or the white walkers.
Different kind of thing.
Oh, gosh.
That goes there.
What? I can't do that.
Yeah, that's interesting. That would do that for me. I was going to do that, but I think I'll take that one actually.
Right. I'm in it.
Have it.
Are you done?
I need the money. 700 money, please. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
To take the money.
Don't forget the money.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And now you're done.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Right, so I'm going to do a similar thing. I am going. Actually, I'll just check this is legal. So I'm going to go here and trade. So I can put one of these on here and pick up a tender.
Yep.
800 monies.
I then can operate a train, which could be this one. This is 2 promotions, is it?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? So I could complete these.
Yeah.
And will I get 2 to replace them? Or
Yeah.
Out of 6. Okay, so there we go.
So
Here's the money.
no trade money.
I'll put the tender on here.
The tender.
I operate, flip this train, gives me
Oh, clever Brett.
a certificate, and I can spend
Good pun. Matt's here for the puns.
200.
You're letting me down, Matt. Brett sneaked in with a
to
pun.
give me 2 advancements.
Mm-hmm.
There's not enough to go there, but I could take 2 there.
Once you get one of these
One of
two
those things, I'll take that. Where do these go?
on your board.
On a 1 space of
Oh,
your
right,
board.
okay. Then I can promote 2 workers. So I could promote this orange guy to
Yeah.
there, and this grey guy to there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a 1 and I think I'm in a 1 and a 2. If not, this is a big error.
You are in a 1 and you are in a 2.
Yep.
Okay, and I've got 2 of these parallel thingies.
Line
One
places.
Yes.
there and 1 there.
So once your turn is done,
Yep.
you can complete both of those
Which I
milestones.
think is now done.
So we pop the workers back in the supply.
Flip the train over. You get a.
You get 1 from there.
You get this.
I did get there, yeah.
You did.
And then when you're done with that, 1 from there.
Okay.
And Rick, you can be taking your turn.
Yeah. What was I going to do? I'll get my people back.
You do.
Then.
So I'll take. So do we turn these over? Show they're done?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Yeah, that's what I've done. And then you just put the new ones on top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that goes to the bottom of the stack.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. Very clever, Matt.
If I do that. No, I need that.
Oh, I can't do that. That's frustrating.
So that's not very exciting, is it? build a station.
And
Anyway, what's
because it's the end of my round, I get these guys back.
You do it at the start.
Let's start. Okay.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Okay. So if I'm going to use the grey guy on the station.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to build a station here.
So you get the first office bonus, even though you weren't allowed it.
Yeah. Which allows me to move up one on the track here. 'Cause that's what that is. Yeah. And then I can lob a dude.
Yeah. To take one of those reward tiles.
Which is going to be that one.
Yeah. Which you can use at some point on your turn.
And I get a purple dude for building in Boston.
Yep.
And so two things. I've got a turquoise guy, but when I go to do that, I can ignore colour. Only once, I guess. And I'm going to use this, I think. I'm assuming I have to be linked to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Normal connection rules apply.
So I'm using it.
Yep. So
It doesn't go anywhere.
you just get rid of it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Me. What was I going to do? I had a plan. Yes, it's to build rails. So I'm going to put that there. I get to build 3 rails. And I need to be connected to the level 4 cities. So I think I might be triggering a deal.
Ooh.
Because there are only 3 level 4 cities. So there. Current cost of 500. Now, if I trigger 2 deals, it's just 1 deal, I believe. I think if you trigger 2 deals on your turn, I think there is just 1 deal. If Veronica's in the chat, let me know. Remind me of that rule. I'm about to trigger 2 deals. So are 2 deals triggered, or is it just 1? I think it's just 1.
Just one.
I think it is just 1. So that cost me 400, 500, 600, 700. So 500, 700. Okay. And I placed 3 rails because I used a turquoise worker.
Mm-hmm.
But now the first deal is triggered. And I am going to spend 2 shares
Put down some track.
to put down some track there.
Yeah.
And do I want to spend 1 share to exchange a worker? I think I do. So 1 share to exchange this white, unskilled, boring worker for super purple man.
Purple people eater.
Yeah, there you go. Anybody else want to do? Yeah, Veronica
2
says only
shares.
1 deal.
2 shares.
So it was just
Put
going to
some
line these
track.
up. Doing that as soon as possible.
Loads.
So
I can only do
I can only do one of the 2 things.
Yeah.
So could I, for example, exchange someone off this board?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a share. I'll exchange a white dude for a turquoise. Somebody goes there.
Yeah, I think it does.
Actually, it makes a difference. It's what
It does. Yeah.
1 share. 1 white dude.
Okay.
One turquoise
She
dude.
disappears.
I've got no white dudes anymore.
And we have Edna.
Ah. Evil Edna.
Yeah, definitely evil.
Does look pretty evil.
She buys trains. Doesn't she? She comes with trains. Whatever.
Does.
Comes with trains.
That was my go, wasn't it?
That was your go. That's a pain, actually.
Advancement points. That's what I need to do. I haven't got
What
any.
am I going to do now?
I'll get some, but I'm trying to do this. I need to be in a level 3 city. I'm not.
Okay.
I need to just
I'm going to... So I need to do that. That's the trouble. I'm not connected now. I could do that for 200, which would trigger that.
the train track I put on earlier was that one.
It was, yes. You're right. Nobody spotted that.
trade's not quite so good anymore.
I
Then.
think I do that.
No.
I've got 800 money. I'll move that one up there.
Do you want the 800?
I'll move that one up to there. Yeah,
How are you moving the advancements up?
because I used the purple guy.
3 advancements.
Yeah.
Nice. I gave you your train bit. You got
You
your
did.
money.
Yeah.
Put that on camera.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, I've got everything.
Right.
Could have done with some shares, really.
Right, so I get all my guys back because they're
Yep. They're busy.
oh,
Come home.
coming home.
Too many people.
Too many people. Right, then I must do this before I forget.
And I don't know if I mentioned this at the start, but you can always use a coloured piece as if it was white on here.
So what's the question mark on the station action?
You spend 300 to do that the primary bonus of the city again.
It's only money.
It's only money.
You've got like 1 million shares as well.
Yeah, but no, I think I'm going to put a white guy on the station thing.
I need a grey.
I'm going to put a station. Where is it? Here. Which costs 500, is it?
Yeah.
I could
It's an
save
expensive
500.
station.
I could
that.
save 500 by using an orange guy. But no, I use the white guy. It's only money. It's 500. I get to do the second action. So I'll have grey guy. And because it was a white guy, I get to do a promotion, so I can promote him to there, yeah? Oh no, I have to
No, you can promote
before
you've done it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. You've appointed the manager to the position,
Yep.
but the building isn't ready to open.
He's making it happen. Right,
Yeah.
marvellous. Be done.
So, I am going to trade with an orange guy.
Oh, I know what I need to do. I know what I'm short on. Yeah, you have that one.
Putting that there. Got 400 monies for.
Can't put that there.
Can't put that there?
Nope.
Okay.
Each train can only ever have one wagon and one
Let's go in there then.
Tender.
Let's go in there then. I get 400 for. Because I used the orange guy. I sold for 800. That's therefore I'm going to get 1200. And then I get to flip a train. So I'm going to flip this train to allow me for 100 to build a bit of track. Free. I'm just going to go in there. And then I
Yeah,
can
I know what I'm
promote
doing.
ignoring colour. I'll get a share.
Julian's here. Hi, Julian. Thank you for joining in. Have you played the original game? Is the question I'm asking everybody who's joining in the chat.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to use a purple one on the station action. And I'm going to place a station here. And take purple. Can I have purple, please?
Purple colour.
Purple, thank you. And then also, because I placed purple, I'm going to spend 100 to flip a train. And I'm going to flip this bottom one here. So I get 4 shares. And I'm going to spend 250 to buy orange. Orange-tastic. Yeah, that is my workforce. That is done, that is done, that is done, done.
Are these still worth points when flipped over in the end of
No.
the game? Better flip them back for the end of the game then.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
That's why I wanted to do that.
I'm
I've
going to
tenders.
do
No, I wanted to go in there, and then I wanted to
No.
build cities here and here and here.
with a grey guy.
I'm not going to have enough pieces. Game's going to be over before I do it.
So
Then again, I'm the one that's closest. So
I get 4 promotions. So there's 3.
So you can control
Oh,
that.
sorry.
I can.
That's got to go there.
So you get 2 shares.
So I get 4 shares because I've done it with a grey guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I get 4 promotions. So there's 3 of them, and there's 1 of them.
Get rid of a guy.
I'll get rid of a guy and take that one. That's done. That's done. I think that's everything. Yeah, that is me done.
Okay, this orange chappie is going to lay.
Oh no, it's not. Sorry, there's that. Apologies, Arthur. I thought there was something else.
Spend a worker for 4 advancements.
No, that's promote someone, isn't it?
Nope.
No, that's spend. They're,
Lob-
they're all the
lob
same.
worker.
They're all
Oh right, okay.
spend a
Sorry,
worker
Spend a worker.
to get 4 advancements.
That's what I spent the worker for, wasn't it?
Did you spend a
No,
worker?
I need to spend another worker. I spent a worker.
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
I handed Rick a white one. What did I hand Rick the white one for? That one.
Yep.
So I need to spend another one
If you want to do that,
if I want to do that,
4 advance.
which you totally do.
which I totally do because I've already done it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have spent the first one. So
You can put it all the way up on the thing. We have to spend another worker.
yeah,
Oh, you've already done the 4 advancements.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh right. Okay. Right.
yeah,
Right.
Done?
yeah.
Okay, I am going to lay track. I think I'm going to lay 2 pieces of track with an orange guy. Just as an aside, is there any point buying trains now? Because there's nothing to attach them to.
They're worth 8 points.
Okay.
Each train is worth 8 points at the end of the game.
True.
If it's face up.
No, I'm going to use an orange guy. He's going to lay track. He's going to lay 2 pieces of track. He gets a discount. The 2 pieces of track he's going to lay are here and here. Now that's going to cost.
That's going to trigger a deal.
That's going to cost
It's 300 plus 200, so 500.
450, 500.
500 in total.
So there's the 500. Triggers a deal.
Triggers a deal.
Which is a lady.
Yep. So 1 share and minus 200 money for a grey person. 3 shares for a train.
Sounds like a bargain to me. 4 shares in total.
And 200 money.
And 200 money. It's only money.
That's your grey and a train.
Another train, please.
What do you want?
Oh, they're different.
Yeah.
Right, the first one lets you lay rails. The next one's 600. Next one's 3 certificates.
Yep.
And the next one is
3 advancement
I'll
points.
take the advancement one, I think.
1 share and 200 money gets me a grey person.
Okay, 3 shares gets me a train.
Grey person.
Okay, deal done. Evelina disappears. It's been replaced by Henrik.
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 Oh, flippy
Yeah.
trainy man. Flippy
I
trainy.
don't like that person because it means I don't get my people back now.
You get back at the beginning of the round.
No, I don't because I've got a person now because
Oh.
I just bought one. So I'm wondering where I do kind of want it.
Don't know what I like to know.
I'm sure you can find something useful to do with a grey.
Yeah, I'm
How
sure.
does this compare to Age of Steam?
it's quite
And
different.
yes, Matt, totally different game. A lot of train games are very different. Paul will be
Orange
playing
Man.
18XX live. Straight? No. I will not be playing 18XX live.
This Paul will.
That will.
Well, I wouldn't play it live.
Age of Steam, yes.
Chris has left, but I'm playing with Chris on the 3rd, I think.
So,
He's doing something here.
Orange Man on train.
Dimaka, followed by Throne of Allegoria.
Am I doing that?
300.
If you want to.
Probably. But I think we're going to play 18XX on the way down.
On the way down. Okay. I think he was talking about the Saturday. He's coming here on the
Thursday.
Friday. Oh, Thursday.
We're doing a play 18XX in Bristol on the Thursday.
Right.
So that's 400.
Sneak preview of what's coming to the channel in January.
500, 600,
It's a Spielworks day.
700, 800.
Wowzers.
Triggering a deal.
Another deal.
And because I used a grey guy, I get 2 shares, which is good because
Another deal. That's quite good, actually.
no, I haven't got enough shares to do both. So I
Now,
can do
this
one of
for
them.
me right now is worth 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that works really well.
So that's worth 12 points. If I put it there, it's worth 24. So it's worth losing 8 to get. Yeah. Totally.
Spending a share, flipping a train.
What's the other option?
4 shares.
No,
2
I'm spending a
people.
share, flipping a train, which gives me 3 advancement points, which is 1, 2. I've started.
Hey.
I'm spending a share to flip a train,
Uh-huh.
which is going to be that train. So I need to do this in the right order. So that one goes on there and that's satisfied. It
Promote the
doesn't
other
actually
guy.
matter. Promote that guy. I'll promote that guy, and they're both done. Flipping that also allows me to do that, which is moving that one from there to there.
Right.
So
Is that, and it's possible to get the first thingy bonus here again.
I guess so.
I guess so. I don't know.
Anyway, I am gonna.
How
You
do
can
these
both of
work?
them. On your turn,
Yeah.
you can do that and get rid of the tile.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a share.
Have you done both
to flip the
milestones?
train.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
Train is
get
split.
one of those 3,
Yeah.
and then the 2 that you don't want go to the bottom.
Yeah.
But then you'll get one of those back again because there's only 2 left
Okay.
in the pile.
Okay, he's gone.
So
You're
there's your
putting
next
your face
2.
up.
New badger.
I thought you were putting the face up on the bottom.
Didn't I not do that?
And then when we get to it, we'll know when we reshuffle it. I think that's what we do. Brett's just back Venice. Cool. I don't know how Venice is doing on Kickstarter. I know I'm supposed to be doing a video for it if it reaches
Right,
100k
so they can go on the bottom
in that order,
in that order.
and then you get those 3 again.
Yeah.
What was I looking up? Deals. How to make a deal. Once it is resolved, it is placed face down in a discard pile and turn the topmost tile face up. Once the stack is empty, shuffle the discard pile. So we're doing it wrong as per the rules, but it's going to be the same.
Yeah.
By putting them face up on the discard pile, when we get to that one,
We'll know.
that's the trigger that we know we are run out. It just saves a bit
3 different connections.
of table space.
So whose go is it?
Is it
I
me?
just finished
Is it me?
mine.
Is it
so-
me?
There's only 2 level 2 stations, so that must mean 3 different bits of track, not 3 stations.
I need lots of extra offices. Like, lots and lots of extra offices.
I think I'll take that one. Okay.
It doesn't matter now because there's only 3 there now. So I think this is what we're going to do. I think we're going to use an orange worker to go onto there.
They're gone, Rick.
I am then going to place this here. I take 4 shares, and because I've taken 4 shares, I also get $400. So I can have 4
How's
shares
that?
and
What's
$400, please. Thank you.
So that's not just how many shares you've got. That's
No, it's $100 for each share that you've just taken.
right.
Okay. And then I'm going to activate the ability on here by discarding that and promoting 2 workers, which are these 2, onto here. And I think, if I've done this correctly,
What did you discard?
a white.
Okay.
So I am connected to 3 different level 4 cities. Check. I have stations in 2 level 2 cities. Check. And I have a station in a level 3 city. Check. Done.
Nice.
They go back. That is completed, and I have a D milestone. Exciting.
So,
1, 2, 3. There is nothing beyond a D. So if you complete a D milestone, there's nothing else to take.
Lots of points.
Yeah, lots of points if you can do them.
Yeah.
But oh my lord, no, these don't match at all what I was doing.
Ticket to ride, huh?
That's a shame. Oh no, that one does. No, it doesn't.
So these are all coming back.
Yeah, because I'm here, I want to be in level 4 cities, and none of these are level 4 cities. Bah. And that's massive points. Oh, I can do that, but it's totally inefficient. That's why the moving things around that you've got is actually quite good.
Yeah.
I can see that now.
It's for these.
Yeah. I mean, that's 42 points, whereas that's 20.
Yeah, because I want to build a station. So I'm going to go there with the purple guy, and I'm going to flip that one, which gets me $600, and I'm going to move a bit of track, which is that bit of track, to there. So then I can build that station in there. So I'll build a station there, which gets me a train for free.
200.
Now, why did you build something there?
Over 200. Well, because you were going to beat me if I didn't do this.
Correct.
Actually, I don't need to pay anything to do it because I'm going to flip that.
If we don't get the bonus.
I don't get the bonus, and I want the bonus. Do I care about the bonus? A yellow guy. Yeah, I do care about the bonus, don't I? Yeah, that was pointless taking that one, though. Then, in that case, maybe not. Actually, maybe not. Oh, and I get a share as well, please, for flipping that.
None of these are any good at all.
Yeah, so what's the cost? 250 for building in there. There's 250.
Let's say that one.
200 for a train. So I'll need 300 change. An orange guy, please. And I don't know which train I'm taking, but I'll work it out in a minute.
I've only got 4 workers.
I've got a few.
Yeah.
You done?
You spent 4 of them, didn't you?
Well,
Done,
yeah, I've done a lot of these milestones.
Okay, I'm building a station,
It's
so
not
I'm sending a grey guy. I'm going to be building the station exactly there, which costs 250. So I get 250 change. Then I get the secondary benefit, which may as well be an orange guy, and I can because I use a grey guy, take the primary benefit, I believe, which allows me to spend 200 to get a train. Yeah. I'll have a 3 advancement train, please.
I'm still choosing a train.
All right, okay.
Well, you don't take 2, are you?
Oh yeah, you have that one. I think I'm probably going to have that one as well, actually. Oh, I am definitely having that other one.
Okay.
Just trying to work things out.
I've got loads of trains and no carriages. Oh,
Yeah, I can see the game ending before I've done everything I need to. This is the trouble.
Right.
It's a couple of rounds away,
So,
a couple of turns away. Whatever.
purple fella on the station.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to build one of these in here, and that's moving up to
2.
costing me 300 monies.
Yeah.
I'm going to take one of these. A and D. I've got 2 A's down.
Probably
haven't I?
need some more advancement points.
And then, because I've got the purple guy in there, I'm going to flip.
I'm going to change my mind. That's all right. I won't have changed anything. I'm going to take that one instead.
Flip this one to promote
It might happen.
2 guys.
Just might.
Spending 350 of my money to get a guy, which is going to be a grey guy. I get to promote 2 guys a grey and a purple, grey and a turquoise guy there, and I've got two cities and 1 3 city, completing that B one. So I get a C.
C. Okay, my go. All my workers come home. Now I'm going to place a white worker on the station. I'm going to place this in Bismarck for 350. I'm owed 50. The first bonus is flip a train, which will be this one. Nope. No, this one. Oh, this is tricky. No, this one. And then the other bonus is to take any worker I want, and I'm going to take a turquoise worker. A turquoise worker and 50 bucks. Okay. So I've paid for the station. I've done that. I've done the first station bonus. I got the worker, and then because I used a white worker, I can promote. So I'm going to promote that one onto there. And then at the end of my turn, I've completed this milestone. So that flips over, that goes. I still have 4 workers, and I get a B. Right, come on, be good. Okay, let me take that one. There we go. Okay.
I assume if I use a turquoise worker here, I can do that action without paying the worker.
Yeah.
But what does the +1 mean?
+1 where?
On
On the
this space here.
on there.
You get to do it again without paying the worker.
Oh, so I pay a worker and then I can do it a second time without paying the worker.
This may be done in addition to or instead of.
Okay. So I can do it instead of.
Mm.
So I'm going to go there with a green guy,
Spend 400
Turquoise.
instead.
turquoise.
Blue, green. Yeah.
Yeah. To put a guy there.
Yeah.
2 shares.
2 shares. And 2 promotions.
If you
So-
spend a worker. Oh, no.
No.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's put an orange guy there. And a grey guy there. I could spend a guy to do the other one. Shall I do the other one? Yes, do the other one as well. So if I pay 1 more guy, which I guess will be turquoise guy. So I've paid. So I've gone there with a turquoise guy. I've done
2
it
things left.
once for free.
No.
I'm paying a turquoise guy to do it again. So I've done it twice basically. So I've
You've
completed.
done what? You've done that twice.
Yes.
So 2 promotions,
Yeah.
another 2 promotions.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's 2 Bs, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people.
So you get 1 of those and 1 of those.
Don't
No.
think it matters.
Oh, right. You're not going to do any of them.
Probably not.
Okay.
You might be.
Might as well have a look. It's highly unlikely
Those
because
first.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
stuffed workers and I've got other stuff I need to do.
That's true. But anyway, right.
I will proceed, shall I?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, white workers going to the trading
Yeah,
post.
I'm not gonna do any of them, so.
I am going to place a rail on here. This gives me that, I believe, which I can attach to one of my many trains. I get 900 money.
Yeah.
900 money. Because it was a white guy, I get to do a promotion. So I'm going to promote this guy to here. I can flip a train, which is going to be this one, which gives me 2 promotions, which will be this one and this one. Let's just finish this off. So I get a certificate, and I get 1 or 2 advances for 200. So I'll pay 200 for 2 advances, which takes me here and then here. Now, presumably I have to pay 300,
You have to pay 300 to get there, and then you may pay a worker to get one of those reward tiles.
which I will, probably. So I'm probably going to pay a worker to get
Shares are not worth anything at the end of it.
No.
that.
Just got loads. That's the money.
And I've completed these.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So, well, yeah, let's double check. So I need 2 level 1 cities. There
Yep.
and there. I need 2 connections to 2 3 cities, which is here and here.
Yep.
And I need 2 level 1 cities and a level 3 city, which is
Yeah.
there. So,
Okay.
yeah. These guys go out of the game, I believe.
Well, they go back into the thing. So yeah, you get one of those 3, and then one of those 3.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. Rick.
Orange fella, building a station
Don't build where I was
in
going to
Salt
go.
Lake City.
No.
Which in turn doesn't cost me any money to build there.
Why?
I get a share. Now I can get this person before I promote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what am I going to do now?
What are these doing here? These,
All my plans. Yeah. Need more workers.
So I'm going to get.
Could do that, couldn't I?
Purple fella. Just gonna go on there. Done.
But if I use that one, then I use that one. But then if I use it as white, I don't get to do that. And then,
Depends on when you're going to end the game, really.
well, I want to get a couple more points. But in fact, it isn't actually that many. I mean, it's 10.
10 points.
It's 10 points if I build in there, but that's 22. Am I connected to 3 different level 2 cities? 1, 2. No. There's only
Not
3.
connected to that one.
No, I'm not connected to that one. So that'll be a track. And am I connected to 2 level 3 cities? Yes. So it's just the train to Little Rock. Aha! I have worked it out. I have master plan. And it won't trigger the end of the game. Right, boom. Building 3 rails. 1, 2, 3. That is all of my rails though. First rail will go there. That means I am connected to Little Rock.
And a deal.
And a deal. The second one will go...
Interesting.
will go there. And the third one will go there. So that actually cost me 500. So if I can have 500 change. There you go. And then I trigger a deal. I'll do both of those. So
5
there's
shares.
5 shares.
There's your people you wanted.
Thank you. To get a purple and an orange.
And move 2 advancement points.
And 2 advancement points, which is I can't move that up, so it's going to have to be there. Just short. Just short. Right. But I have lots of workers.
Do you want to do a deal?
Deals.
1 for 2 advancement points.
Yeah.
We are getting close to the end of the game. It's all a bit tense.
Right, 4 share certificates for a purple and an orange.
Yeah, you do get one more turn after the end of the game is triggered. So if I trigger it, I'll finish that turn and get one more.
1 share. Knocking me up 2 here. Which nets me on this one. Now.
Yeah, that's not good.
How much money have I got? Enough. So I'm going to take that one. Oh no, I can't, can I? Have to take that one.
Yep. You done? Oh, that was the deal.
That was the deal.
That was my deal, wasn't
It was
it?
your deal.
Right, okay. So that is my go done. Okay. We got one more. This is the last one. Boris.
There he is.
That was right, that last one, wasn't it? 4 shares for 2 workers.
Yeah.
Whereas that's 3 shares. Sorry, 1 share and 200 for 1 worker.
Yeah,
Okay, you're right,
yeah.
yeah.
Where are we
But
at?
still, that's
Is it my
600.
go?
It is.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
It's good for the shares.
Giving me your trains.
Choo choo.
I'm going there.
Brett says, we're wavering on Madeira but decided not to back. I hope you don't regret it. Because Madeira is fantastic. One of my favourite games.
A little rock.
A green guy and a
I spend 200
purple
money.
guy.
Yeah, 200 monies.
400.
Yeah, because 200 for the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what worker did you use to build it?
Oh yeah, I didn't pay, so 200.
200. You
Yeah,
used
yeah.
an orange, did you?
Yeah. It was free to build it.
Okay.
Yep.
So you've no stations left.
But you've
Well,
got that
apart-
train
you've got
track.
your extra 2.
Yeah.
I feel a need to visit the Telegraph office.
Yeah, I'm a bit low
Using
down there.
Which worker?
None.
We've got to use a worker to do an
I'm
action.
aware of that.
That's the rules of the game.
I think grey one was the perceived wisdom here, isn't it? Yeah. Grey worker. Okay, so grey worker.
Legacies, yeah. I should look at legacies a bit more.
Now, so what do I get? I get 2 shares,
Yep. And because you used a grey worker, you get another 2.
4 shares.
So 4 shares. And if you want to throw a worker away, you can have $600. Sell them off for body parts.
I need the $600 more than I need that work. Fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tick, tick, tick.
I get my fellas back. And I'm going to build some train track, I believe. Possibly want to save my money. I don't really need that. I'm going to get a couple of shares. Oh, I'm going to save money. I'll save money. I don't want shares.
Oh, if I do that, that's not going to do anything.
2 shares. 400. 500 money.
Okay, I think that's my best bet.
500 money. I'm only building. Should I build? Oh no, 500. 600, 700. Yeah. 300 back.
Yes, got it. Oh, deal time.
Deal
On
time.
plan for that. Oh, oh, that changes things.
3 shares for what?
Place a city in a place a station in a city,
Place a
but
station.
don't pay any cost. Don't get any bonus.
Okay. Do you have to be connected?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
I would have thought so.
Hope so. Otherwise,
Deal bonus. You don't pay the cost. You don't take any reward. Take the leftmost building and place it in an available city of your choice. So I think yes. I think available city means one in which you can build. Otherwise, I wouldn't have put the word available. I should have probably put a city that you could normally build a station in.
Yeah.
That would have been
well,
better wording.
I'm going to get a person for a share.
I'm not sure there is any.
And 200 monies.
Oh yeah, I could put one there. No, I might even be able to do that then.
Get me a turquoise guy.
I don't need an extra worker. But if I put that city in there,
End of the game.
that will trigger the end of the game.
Well, that's interesting. That really
That-
makes quite a difference. To
That
what I
is
do.
interesting, yeah.
I'm doing this anyway
You're doing that?
because I can do that
Okay,
anytime.
yeah. Put it in a 4 city. But you don't get any bonus or anything, do you?
No, but
So end of the game happens when one player completely clears all of their section. Continue playing until all the players have the same number of turns. So if I place this now on Rick's turn, that actually triggers the end of the game, and then we all just get one more turn.
Yeah.
Who was the starting player?
Me,
mm.
because I was planning on having 2 more turns.
you can.
Well, you can, just don't do that.
Yeah, but I don't want to do the other thing.
Oh, well. Don't
Don't do
either.
it either then.
And I have 3 shares.
I don't forget another guy's going to come out now.
Yeah, but I'd have to trigger a deal.
Yeah. Someone else.
So, here, what I was planning on doing is building a station here, because then that would get me 3 advancement points, which moves that up to there, and it's effectively 12 points.
But you don't get any bonuses.
No.
So you don't want to build a city now.
No, I can still do it. No, this is perfect. Yeah. I'm going to do it.
What, you're going to build the city?
Oh, hang
You
on.
don't get 3 advancement
Hang on.
points.
Yeah. No. Yes. Doing it.
Sure.
Let's just go through this
Okay.
and see if it works. I'm going to put that here and get no bonus at all. Yeah?
Yep.
Right, and that's triggered the end of the game.
Okay.
Anybody else doing the deal? Okay, so before you make a decision, I just need to mentally think through
Yeah, I am
what I'm
doing
going
the
to do.
deal.
I'm going to do that.
3 shares.
That's going to do
That's
that.
the building.
That's going to do that.
Oh, have I got enough buildings?
That's going to do that.
I think I have.
And that's going to do that. Yeah, we're fine. We're all fine. Perfect. It's 4 billion points, I think,
Oh, good.
is what I've worked it out at,
Nice.
Right.
That's a lot.
approximately.
So the options are a blue worker. That's probably of no use to me. Oh,
This game's crunchier than I remember.
yeah.
The expansion makes it a lot.
Or I can place a city somewhere.
More interesting?
Yeah.
Or-
yeah,
okay.
It's more like a watch. It was a bit too light. I felt before.
Yeah, for a Watch Your Game
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I
has
think
made
it's changed it dramatically.
It has. Even though I've kind of...
Yeah,
I've not bothered with
I'll
that.
play a certificate for a blue worker. On the off chance I may be able to use him.
Right, so that was your deal.
Yep.
That's done. We have now
The end
reached
of the
there.
Just in case.
Just
So
in
I'm going to
case.
get 2 more actions or
One more.
one action?
One more action.
End of the game has been triggered. Continue playing until all players have had the same number of turns. Done. Everybody now gets 1 more turn.
Actually.
Oh, it's him again.
Actually, hang on.
Well,
The game ended in his turn.
yeah, so we all now get 1 more turn.
Yeah. Because I was the last player.
Yeah,
Right, yeah,
it's-
okay,
it's-
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Right, and in that last turn, oh, Chris is back. Just about to see the end of the game. So if I've got this right, and I blooming hope I have,
$1 million points.
Why did it finish on his turn?
Because the last,
last
city
building
disappeared
came
out
out.
of the
yeah.
the
So we
tableau.
finish until all players have had the same number of turns,
Okay, yeah,
which
yeah,
is there,
yeah.
and now everybody gets 1 more turn.
Game end triggered. Last turn, last turn, last turn, last turn.
But you were first player.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
But
And you.
he triggered
But
it on
it
my
triggered on
turn
his
when
turn.
on the deal.
Oh right.
Yeah,
So,
right.
all right. I'm with you.
Purple worker on there.
Flipping a train. For a minus
Not,
1.
not yet, not yet. Build a station. Station goes in here, which cost me 350. I really hope I've got enough money left.
150 left?
150 change. Yeah, I do.
Not much.
Swap a worker, don't need to. 3 advancement points is that. Spend 100 to flip a train. Flip this one and do 2 promotions
Well, that's
on
really
bomb,
frustrating.
which is that.
So you're linked to 2 different...
No,
3
it's not
buildings?
that. No, it is that. Yeah, I'm linked to 2 different.
3 different 2
Twos.
buildings. 3 different 2s.
Oh no, 3 different 2s.
Black. You're not linked to that too.
Yay.
You're building it. No, you must be linked to it. It's that one, isn't it?
Is that one?
No,
Yeah, I am
no.
linked to 3.
Yeah, it's because you got building it.
It's this wiggly,
Yeah.
confusing. Right. So I've done it. Right. Because otherwise, that would have been embarrassing. They go there,
I really wanted to advance that up the track.
and that was. I mean, I lost 8 points by doing it, but I got 22,
Got to be worth it then.
and I've got no shares left and $100.
Right, so advancing that up there will get me 12 points. Putting a thing in there will get me. If I do it with a turquoise
You
guy,
pass me the scorecard.
it'll
Fine.
get me
This one?
16.
Yeah,
It's very...
it's a shiny scorecard.
Yeah.
2, 8, 32.
I can't write on that.
52, 53 points if I do that.
Wow.
So let's do that.
What? 53?
If I advance that, I get 12 points. If I put a green
Okay.
guy in here, I think I can get 53 points out of it. Because I buy 2 trains, which is 16 points. I put a thing there.
How'd you buy 2 trains?
Because that's by a train.
Let's get rid of a person to get a train.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
to get
I
rid
got
of
the
a lot of
people.
persons.
Yeah.
So that's my problem.
You got 2 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
that's
going to
fine.
cost you 1 for that.
But that can come off your board.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
But you have to have 4 people? Do you still have to have 4 people?
No. Yeah, it's
yeah,
fine.
at the end of the
He's got
turn.
2 spare. 1 for that.
But he
One
wants,
for that.
so he wants 2 for that.
Yeah,
to buy
but
2
he gets the
trains.
second one for free.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
By spending 400 money.
Yeah.
You got 400
Yeah.
money?
Yeah.
Phew.
Yeah.
Phew.
So that's 16 points. And then by putting 1 there, I'll get that. And I think I'm connected on 3. So that's another 21.
Okay.
So that's 37. And I also get that, another 16, which is 47.
Nice.
Yeah, 53 points.
Yeah, and it makes sense for you to put
Yeah.
telegraph office there.
Which was what I was cursing about. 'cause
Using
I-
the turquoise worker to put that there. So you get 2 shares.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what they're worth.
Money. Still money.
And yeah, so go
Spent
through your thing.
400.
So you're spending 400 for
2 trains.
Using the...
I mean, basically, I'm spending 2 workers.
where's
What?
the 400
It's
coming
this. It's on the board.
Oh.
To do the thing twice.
from? Oh right, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
So you get rid of 2 workers
Yeah.
for 2 trains.
Yeah.
But how are you going to move
Doesn't
that?
mean you
up?
have to get them working.
I'm not.
Oh right, I thought you were
I
going
think
to.
if I move that up, I get 12 points. If
Ah,
I do that, I
right.
get 53 points.
Right, okay.
50 points.
2 more trains. Just pop them at the top. Just because we can't see them. There we go.
Well,
Right.
I can't compete with that. I could maybe get 10 points, I think. Whatever. Okay. I think my best bet
I think
is...
my last turn should be getting me a decent amount of points. Hopefully.
Well, actually, maybe... No, I won't be able to activate the promotion thing.
But I need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, I think my best bet is to go trading.
Adam's here in both YouTube and in the Facebook chat. Hello, Adam.
Oh, can we no longer trade? Oh, we can if it's a rail.
Well, you can
You
trade.
can.
You just don't get one of these.
We'll just go to the tender spot.
That's
I
what
guess.
Yeah.
my original plan was to trade twice
Okay.
for 6 movements.
Right,
up
so
the
I will
track.
trade with a blue worker.
Which is flip a train.
An extra time, yeah. I'll get this. Just to get on my train.
Get X amount of money that you don't need.
That won't be the train I'm flipping. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have to, there's no money for no
900.
points of money
No,
afterwards.
no money for points.
Well, it
Oh,
notionally
I'm
will be
supposed to have
900.
taken one of those.
Right, now I get to flip 2 trains. So I will flip.
Using 900 money.
Thank you very much. I will flip this train. Does that give me a train?
That spend 150 for each train you currently have to buy a train.
Lots of money.
Which,
You got a
if
bunch
you've
of
got the money,
Yeah, I'll probably
it's
have
8
I'll probably have
points.
the money. So I'm going to flip this train, which gives me 3 advancements.
Yeah.
Which will be that one. I have to discard a worker, I believe, also.
Yeah. Got those workers.
So that train's flipped. Now, how many trains have I got? 4 trains.
So
to get a
600.
train, 600, which
So
I've
buy another
got.
train.
Buy another train.
Doesn't really matter which one you get.
Yeah. Well, except I've got to flip another train, so it might make a
Oh,
difference.
okay.
But I'll probably...
Flip one back for 8 points.
Oh, they don't score if they're not...
No. 8 points if they're face up.
Okay.
Or just take another one. Yeah. Oh, you've still got to flip one, haven't you?
For your trade.
I've still got to flip one, yeah.
So yeah, flip one of your.
I could flip that one for another 3 improvements, but I'm not sure that does much for me. I've already got that 5 points.
Yeah,
haven't I?
you have. Yeah.
3. Get me to there.
You'd also get one of those on the way up, which
Yeah.
might be worth some points to you, whether it's worth 8 or not.
Oh, will I get an opportunity to use this?
Yeah.
Yep. Still your turn.
Yeah, I got one I haven't used.
Yeah, I'll do that then, I think. So I'll flip this train.
Okay.
Gives me 3 advancements. So 1. I get one of these?
Whichever one is worth the most points to you.
It's still worth its points, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not multiplied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2, 3. I can discard a worker.
No D1s, haven't done any D1s.
Take one of these, which is this one.
Yeah,
and
D1s
then
are hard to do.
And then
Yeah.
I'll use this one. So put a building down in a 2.
It's the building from your board. Not that it
Okay.
matters at this stage, but
Down in a 2. They're already not there.
is it put it anywhere or in a specific?
It says in a 2.
Okay.
So
So you don't get any
I
bonuses.
presume
No.
there's a cross, so presumably not. And that's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
It's me done. I think.
Last turn of the game,
Right.
and then we're adding up the points.
Purple fella is going to trade.
So you get 900, and it goes up here. So then you get 3 advancements.
I get
And
3
a train
advancements.
flip.
Yeah, so this is going up here by getting rid of a fella.
Yep.
I'm then going to flip a train. Well, and then I can turn him into a white and use that as well, can't I? Promote?
No, he can. When you play it, it could have been white,
Right.
but you played it as purple.
But then I can still use this. Any colour, can't I use this?
No. That's if it was white.
You
I'm
can,
playing-
you can use any colour thing as a white.
Yeah, but you wouldn't then get that bonus
Okay,
as well.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
So-
So it's
yeah.
one or the other.
When I flip this, I could also move a train station. Is that what that means?
Oh yeah, that's what you want to
In which case,
Yeah.
move out of it. Didn't you just get a bonus that gives you points for being in different numbered cities?
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah. I
Oh,
think
I thought it meant something else.
So you probably want to move out of a 2 and into a 4. Well, you can't get to a 4, can
so
you?
in which case, I'm going to flip this train.
Oh right, you're losing the 8 points.
Yeah, but I can from supply promote for 300.
Ah right, okay. Yeah.
Whacking
Boom,
him on there,
done.
completing
But don't
that.
get you 3.
But I get 3 more advancement points. I've got 2 shares.
You've got 2 shares.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you have to lose a worker to get to the top, and the 2 shares. Nice. And you get one of those things on the way up. Whichever one is worth the most points to you.
I'm on
You can't,
2.
you can't
twos.
take it.
You can.
I can't.
Goes
no,
in a
but it
two
goes on a
pot.
2.
Oh yeah.
3 per train. 3 per 2 trains. 6 points.
Multiplied by
on-
2.
On deals. 1,
Rails
2,
on deals.
3. It's going to be all much for muchness, I think. And I completed that.
I'm eager with my pencil.
Yeah, I only did 4 of them and they were A's and B's.
All of my trains are
Right,
flipped.
are we done?
Yeah.
So this is the new scoring one, but I don't want to write on it because it's shiny paper. So first thing we have is performance goals, or these things. Right, so mine is worth 3 points for every 3 tracks on the board. So that's
Lots.
1, 2, 3,
That's fine.
4,
Yeah.
5. So it's 15 tripled to 45.
Nice.
So PG 45. Right, PL.
Okay, so that one is worth 9 points.
So 9, yep.
That one is worth 12 points doubled, so 24.
24,
And that one is worth 12 points tripled.
36. Okay, Arthur.
Right, this one is 5 points for every 1 city. I'm in both of them.
10,
Times 4.
so 40.
This one, well, I'm not in any 4 cities at all. So that doesn't
Okay.
help.
No.
This one, it's 2 points per different.
Yeah.
City. So I'm in 1s and 2s and 3s.
So that's 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Times 1. Yeah.
Rick,
Right, so
how many green triangle areas are you in?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow.
6
That's
times 12 times 4.
48.
48.
Okay.
3 points per 2 trains I've got. So
Chris is saying you're down to 3 workers. No,
I'm not.
no, he's got 4. Yeah, you just can't see it. It's the colours.
Panic.
Yeah, he's got grey on the road. Yeah, it's fine. We're all right.
Phew, panic.
Don't make him panic.
So what's that? So per 2 trains, that's 6 times 2 is 12.
So 12, is that what that is? Per 2 trains? I mean, it looks like it. It just seems
well,
a
I'm
little
guessing
weak.
so. It does seem quite weak.
For every 2 trains you have in front of you, regardless of whether they're face up or face down. Okay, yep, done.
Right, completed A's and D's. So I've completed 2 A's. So that's 8 points.
8.
And I've completed 1 C, which is 6 points.
6. Okay, so that's that. Next, points based on how far you are up the track. 0 for me.
5 for me.
5 for Arthur.
5 for me.
5 for Paul.
18.
18. Okay, Western Union.
Oh yeah, this one. That's the problem.
So I have 10 points multiplied by 3.
Yeah.
So 30.
Oof.
Right. Paul,
7
Dangerous.
points multiplied by 3.
7, 14, 21.
you just won. You're in
3.
Yeah, so... Oh, so 21.
Yeah.
You're in three cities.
Yes.
Okay, so 21.
Yeah.
This
I'm in
one.
two cities, so 16.
So 16.
And I'm in one city, so
18.
18.
Nice.
Arthur.
I'm in 2 1 cities.
So 18.
And I'm in 2 2.
Just that.
So that's it.
No, the next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've got to be in both.
Oh, well, I'm not.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
That's
oh.
why I had to get. That's why I had to do that.
That's the
I
correct
what was confusing me. I thought it was yellow. Oh god.
That's why I'm like.
That's the Western
oh,
Union.
I've got
Right.
none.
Milestone. So any face-up milestones you still have don't count, but your face-down ones.
Yeah, this is where I want to be
So
tremendous.
40, 58, 88, 112.
56.
Yeah, I was doing them. Then again, you did 2 A's and 2 B's.
86. So it wasn't that far behind you, was it?
No, 112.
82.
92.
92. Right. Face-up trains. 2.
24.
24 face-up trains. Wow.
1 for 8.
None. All my trains are face down. Oh.
Right, guesses on who's won?
Not me.
Not me.
It's close.
You think?
Yeah.
I think you've got it.
I
Well,
think I might have just edged ahead of you.
We will see. Right. Okay. So, 45, 75, 91, 91, 203. Is that right? Let's do it a different way. 112, 128, 158, 203. Yeah, 203. Right.
Yeah, well, I'm not winning.
9, 33, 69, 74, 95, 101, 111, 111, 129. So 129 to there.
Yeah.
Plus 86 is 215. Plus 24,
Yeah.
239.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. 46, 51, 69, call it 70, 152 minus 151 plus 159. 48, 60, 68, 74, 84, 94, 92, doubled, 184. There you go.
Yeah.
Well played.
Good job, Paul.
So 159, 184,
These.
203,
Right at the end.
239. See, Western Union strategy is broken. Private joke. Yeah. Yeah, that was... So I had the same feeling as you, is that I liked the original game, but it lacked...
Something.
Well, no, it didn't lack anything, but What's Your Game are known for doing heavier games, and this was the lighter of their games,
Yeah.
which is not a problem, but this has stepped it up a notch
Yeah.
and has given you a lot more to think about. And
Yeah.
right from the start of the game, you can be looking and going, oh, what's over there?
Yeah,
What's
it's,
over
Yeah.
it's
here?
on a par.
It felt like
Yes.
a different game actually.
You felt right. When was the last time you played the base game?
When it came out
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Yeah,
Was that?
it had been too long for me
Yeah.
that I can't remember how the original game felt.
Yeah.
There you go. Right.
Yeah,
So for those
not
people
nice.
watching in the chat, did you guess correctly? Did you work out who had won? And how did you find it?
Yeah, good. I mean, the multipliers. I mean, I was top of the track there. I'd got one up to the top.
Yeah.
But obviously all my trains had flipped over.
Yeah, I mean, you were only 17 points behind me.
Yeah.
No,
I just
17
needed
points.
more of these.
19.
If I'd have had one more there, it could have been, well, it's 21 points, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I actually had the workers for 2 more actions at one point. I had to spend them to get the 2 trains, which wasn't great, but I mean, I was trying to do well.
I straight away went for the combos of these green things.
Yeah, I
which
mean,
I
that
went
seemed to work
with multiple things on
quite
there.
well. Yeah. Well, there we go. We are done. So that is it for today. 3 more live streams. So if you're interested, me, Paul and Arthur played Frontier Wars, which is a kind of tactical combat game, but with deterministic combat. We did that this afternoon. That's on the channel now. We then did Era, the Medieval Age, from Matt Leacock. We did that earlier on today.
Which somebody compared to Tiny Towns, but I didn't think it
No,
was
I don't
like
think
it
so.
at all.
And we've just done Railroad Revolution with the expansion. So yeah, thank you very much to Veronica from What's Your Game for being in the chat and helping out with some rules queries. Thank you very much to Chris as well for helping out. Victor's just popped in to say hello. Hi Victor, you've just seen who's won. Jeff's enjoyed watching it, so thank you very much Jeff for your support. And yeah, thank you for today. Thank you for coming around this evening. I hope you've had a good day. We're going to disappear now. I haven't announced the live streams for next week, but there will be some. I'm going to be doing a solo playthrough of Teotihuacan. I'm going to be doing a solo playthrough of Escape Tales Low Memory. And then next Friday, the 20th, because 3 live streams is not enough.
We're doing 4.
We're doing 4. Okay? We're doing 4 live streams next Friday. We pretty much know what the 4... Oh, we're doing one on Wednesday as well. We're doing one on Wednesday. So in fact, next week...
I said I wouldn't come on Wednesday.
Next week I'm doing 7 live streams again.
It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
1,
Nearly.
2, 3... Plus, yeah, there'll be 7 live streams next week. And as I mentioned at the start, this and all of the videos this week have been purely funded through Patreon. I'm taking a lot of time off my paid work in order to do a lot more of this content. So if you like the content that I make, please consider supporting me on Patreon. I want to carry on making these videos. It is going to have to slow down in January because there's no way I can keep taking 3 days of work, 3 days a week off work to do these.
We're running out of games anyway.
I'm not running out of games. Trust me.
You got 500.
I could easily be doing these if I had the time to do them. But anyway, yes, thank you very much to everybody for joining in. We're going to disappear now to play 4-player Cloud Spire all night. They don't know it yet, but that's what we're going to do. And yeah, I'll see some of you next week. Thanks very much, all. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.